There's a fish. That's a big one.
Another one, huh?
I think I have a pretty big one on here. Maybe he's just tangled up in the... No, that's a pretty big one. Pretty good sized fish right there. Yeah. It's probably about 17 inches, probably. Yeah, I'll take a 16-inch bass any day. Starting to get fat too, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Fish are starting to get fat.
Shaking out drag.
Yeah, it might be a northern then, huh?
Probably a northern.
Yeah, usually when they go left and right from you, that's a northern usually. Usually the bass go straight away from you. I'm in. Do you hung up in the weeds or something?
I suppose. No, I don't think so.
Okay, you just have a big... Oh!
Bass.
Oh, man. Yeah, just play them out. Don't put too much, you know. It's only 8-pound line. That is a huge bass. And I don't have the net, so.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's a big one for sure. Huge. A huge one. That is a giant. Yeah. Yeah, it's 19.5 inches. 19.5 inches. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Heavy one, dude.
Yeah, that's a fat one. Look at that thing.
Yeah, that's a good sized fish. Good sized bass.
19-inch bass right there. And it's fat. That's a pretty big bass right there.
Yeah, sure.
That's a pretty big one. On the buzz bait.
Not quite as big as mine.
No. This guy is still worthy of a picture though. 17.5. 17.5. He's getting pretty big though. He's getting pretty chunky.
Yeah, that's pretty good size. He stood right up on his tail, didn't he?
What?
He stood right up on his tail there for a second.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good sized bass. Yeah, 16 inches. 16-inch buzzbait victim. It's just a little guy though. Oh, I think he got off. No, he's still on there. Look at that. That's a little one. Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Take a picture of that.
All right, so what do we have here? We have a 9.5 inches. Yep. This is a respectable size fish right here. He's hung up in a lily pad though. There, he came free. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a bigger one.
I'm gonna take a picture of this one. "17 inches. Almost 17 and a half. Get a fish?
I guess it must be, yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice bass, huh?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think it was a nice big bass.
This is about where I caught the other one.
He just jumped out of the water right there. I saw him. You're hung up in some lily pads right here. I'd say it's probably about a 16, 17, it's probably about 17 inches. No, that's about a 16. Good bass though.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's a good sized bass for sure. It's good and thick too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, nice fish.
16 and a half, actually just shy, so yeah, 16 and a half. Yeah, another one, huh?
Yeah.
I got one too, a double header.
You got a double. Oh my god. Oh, I see.
Yeah, this one I have here is definitely bigger than the one you had on.
Whoa.
It's actually a decent sized fish right here.
Yes, it is.
It's probably 15 inches. Yeah, he is 15 inches. There we go.
Okay.
Well, it's a pretty big one. It's a pretty big fish right here. Pretty big.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I remember to bring the net today. Man. This guy, 16 inches. Oh, it's a big bass. It's a big bass. What a hog, huh?
Oh, took me a long time to catch him.
Look at that. Bring the phone up here. It's a 17 3/4. This one's getting fat too. 17 3/4. Nice bass. Buzz bait. This feels like a pretty big bass. This feels like a pretty big fish. It is a pretty big fish. Yeah, with these, you know, you gotta kind of scoop them. You gotta kind of scoop them. You don't just. It's not that big, but are you ready now? Here we go.
Oh.
That's a good size one. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty big. I'm gonna say 17. Yeah, 17 and a half. Yeah.
Nice bass.
Yeah, that's a nice one for sure. I was just about to bring my lure up out of the water into the boat. I had that much line out right there that you see right in the video. That's how much line I had out when the fish hit. I'll get it, I'll get it, I'll get it.
That's a big one.
It's a good size one. It's probably go 16. It's getting fat, getting ready to spawn pretty soon. Yeah, it's 16, just over 6, it's 16 and a half. 16 and a half. Came out of 2.5 feet of water. Yeah, this is a big one. It's not a giant though. It's not a giant. It's just big. Nice size.
Wow.
17 and a half. Deeper water again. I can't tell if it's a northern or a bass though. I think it's probably a northern. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty big northern. That's a big northern. Wow. That's probably over 30 inches. Yeah, that's a big one. Wow. can drag out. I don't mind catching northerns this size. I don't think they'll even fit in the net. Oh man! Man, oh man, that's a big northern. Holy cow. Oh, look at the size of that thing. I'm gonna go for my glove here. Oh, it's... Man, I wasn't thinking I'd have to use a fish handling glove today. I usually use this only for muskies. Man, oh man, that's a pretty heavy duty, medium heavy power rod that I have right here. Bass rod, of course, but nevertheless, it's no wimpy a rod. Man, oh man, that's a big northern. Wow, this sucker is big. Man, oh man, might have to unfold the bunk board for this one. I'm not sure. Man, oh man, that's a 33-inch northern. 33 inches. Man, oh man, that sucker is big.